It's raining. Let me get the poll all situated. Do you like your cookies soft or crunchy? I'm switching it up on our part 2 poll. Soft, crunchy, or let's have a third option. I don't like either. That would be weird. Uh-oh. It's starting to actually rain. Jertsu said moi in the chat. Connie said hello. Nicole is in the chat as well. Hello, A&L fam. What is with the, I think when we go outside and start to go live, it signals the rain clouds to start dropping some raindrops. I swear it wasn't raining at all for the couple hours we were apart. The second we come back outside, I'm starting to feel rain. What are the odds of that? Whatever. We managed our part 1 stream very well, so I'm sure this one will be good too. Luann's is back in the chat. We have, oh my gosh, our likes are going crazy so quickly nowadays. We have 6 likes already in a minute. What the heck is going on? Thank you, everybody. Vote in the poll. We switched it up. On part 1, we asked, what's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, sugar cookie, or other? Now we're asking whether you like your cookies soft or crunchy, or maybe if you don't like cookies at all, I let you have that answer as well. Brody said, I remember to like. There we go, Brody. We like that. I just came to say hi because I will go to sleep soon. So good night, everyone. Good night, Jertsu. Jertsu, moi is hello. How do you say good night in Finnish? Watch the water bowl. Oh my gosh, Apollo got spun around again. Ruth is in the chat. Hello, Ruth. We've had 7 votes already. All of you like your cookies nice and soft, huh? I was thinking about asking whether you like them warm or not, but I feel like soft or crunchy is a better option. Foxy's in the chat. What's up, Foxy? Good afternoon to you. I see the live hearts coming through. Thank you, thank you. Connie said good night, Jertsu. My notifications are popping up for me now. Let's go, Brody. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that they are working for you. Probably if you guys get a notification and every time you get one, you click on it, maybe YouTube will send you more in the future. So if you're using it actively, I think from what it sounds like that's what makes it work better. Jack is back in the chat. Nice looking dogs. Thank you, Jack. Welcome back. 22 amazing people already. I don't like cookies too much. Too much sugar, said Foxy. Yeah, you can't eat them every day or every meal, but here and there, they are a super duper delicious snack, no doubt. But I'm with you, Foxy. We're on our health grind over here as well. All right, it's time for me to enter the den because it is too rainy out, Apollo. Ruth said, night, night, Jertsu. We had a wonderful part 1 stream. There's a chance if we really push this afternoon and we have a great stream with the Apollo and Leyla family that it could be our most viewed day of streaming all time. I'll keep you guys updated throughout this one and let you know if we're on pace or not. I think we have to average like 35 viewers, so it's going to be very tough, but I believe we can do it. Oh my gosh, that's so much harder than moi in Finnish, Jertsu. Havya Yota? How did I do? I don't know why I said it like that. Bluey Sparks is in the chat. Is it ending? Oh no, we are just beginning here. 15 votes, 9 likes, 37 amazing people. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, say hi in the chat. We love seeing the new names pop up. Hello, Human. Hello, Peter. Hello, Alicia. What's up, gang? Long time no see. 6 out of 10. Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know what all those dots on the words mean. We don't have any of that in my dictionary. Apollo and Leyla. Is that what Bluey Sparks is saying? Jen said, surprise, surprise. What's up, Jens? With the triple white hearts. Easy. Soft cookies are the best. It would appear that most of our viewers do like the soft cookies. It's at 65% right now. It's going very strong. I see that I am famous in your streams. Oh, Jertu, yeah. You're one of the few moderators, you know? And you're an OG. You've been around since the very beginning. The inception of the stream. Right, Apollo? You want me to throw the bally? I'm getting deja vu of the rain in part 1. I feel like it's exactly the same. You're still working on the Apollo and Leyla movie? Keep at it, Bluey Sparks. I can't wait to see the final plot. We'll do a final read, and then we'll get a team together to begin development. Did you guys miss me yesterday? Jertsu, we miss you every stream you're not here. We love seeing the A&L fam on every stream. I'm hoping Charles Thrawley pops into this one because he's got to give me a shout out for my Knicks last night, taking that game. Matt Vey Joyce said, what does a white heart mean? Matt Vey, we send the white hearts for Apollo and Leyla. Hey, Charles Thrawley's in the chat. What's up, Charles? There he is. Brunson did it again. Brunson did it again. Knicks Pacers, said Brody. Definitely. No doubt. They're both up 3-1, so that's what it's looking like. But good night now from Jertsu. All right, Jertsu, good night. I feel bad for Tatum, though, Charles. Tatum definitely, I don't know if they've confirmed it or not yet, but he definitely tore his Achilles. 22 votes, 12 likes. Like the stream, vote in the poll. Say hi in the chat. What's up, everybody? Mama, there goes that man. That Knicks game was crazy, and Brunson did take over, Charles. He's a man possessed. I think he's done for at least a year. Yeah, definitely. That injury is such a long recovery, which is really bad when you get injured this late in the season with that type of injury, because you're basically going to miss the entire next year, too. Like, they're good enough where they probably could still make the playoffs, and maybe he'll come back, but I feel bad for him, to be honest, because he's not one of those NBA diva superstars. He's more of like an actual... Oh my gosh, why are you eating so much grass? Why? Why? Alicia on the Alton account. Ruth said hi. Apollo. Leila girl. And Steven. White heart means Leila and Apollo. I think the Celtics are going to reset. Whoa, Brody, does that mean like trading Jaylen Brown or something? Or Porzingis? They do have kind of like a gap year, so it might be a decent time to do it. 36 amazing people tuning into the stream. What's up, everybody? Double tap your phones. Help us hit 20 here. We're just a couple likes away. Charles said Tatum definitely done for duration. That's an Achilles, no question. Oh, yeah. Anytime you see non-contact and the way he like, oh... I cringed as soon as I saw it. I knew it immediately. Sad to see. Tank year? Trust the process, Brody. The Celtics are about to have a trust the process here. Maybe the Celtics will trade Jaylen Brown for the first overall pick from the Mavs. Processed sugar is bad for you, so no cookies for me? No cookies ever? Ever? I mean, I agree that they're bad for you, but here and there, I love a good cookie. And I try to be healthy myself. Ruth said, hi, YQR. I'm going to hide from the rain now. Although I know our puppies won't mind. I do not like the rain as much as they. Right, Leila? And I don't think the technology likes the rain as much as you either. Mav should flip that pick into draft stock. What about just a player? Like I saw Giannis. They're thinking about trading the first pick for, or it's being like thrown around. That would be really good for them. Hello, everyone. I must admit I've eaten my fair share of cookies in life. Haven't we all? What about the Mavs getting the number one pick in the lottery? Nico is so happy they got that lucky. Charles, did you see the way he jumped up? There's like a video of him reacting. He literally almost knocked over his chair and table reacting. I think that first pick just saved his job. 1 like away from hitting 20. Tap, tap, and double tap, please. 1 like away, everybody. Send the likes for the rainy day pups. Spending some time outside, even though the weather isn't that nice. Here today in Bergen County, New Jersey. We're still getting our double streams in. Ruth said, a little of what you fancy does you good. There you go. It keeps the mind at bay, right? Right now, since I'm on my cutting diet, I am dreaming of all these cookies and snacks. Alicia said, I triple tapped. There we go. We love that. That's amazing. Hey, too rough. If they trade for Giannis, they are contenders again. You think just like that, AD, Kyrie, and Giannis, is that enough? Giannis had a good team in Milwaukee, and it was never enough. He had Lillard, Middleton, Bobby Portis. They were never that good, though, recently. Welcome all new peeps. Please like, subscribe, and share. Put on all notifications. New Jersey, don't they make salsa there? Salsa? We are the Garden State, but I don't think we're quite known for our salsa. Connie, what do you think? Are we known for salsa? Brody, what do you think? We have a lot of cornfields. We have a lot of farming in certain spots, but I don't know. I think Goya is headquartered in New Jersey. Maybe they make some good salsa. I actually know the owners of Goya, the family, the Unanaways. Brody said, I know a few good spots in Trenton. Connie said, I live in NJ Tomatoes. You live in the tomatoes? Does that mean you live and there's tomato fields all around you? Let's see how our poll is doing. I can't believe we have 32 votes already in 13 minutes. Right now, 58% of you have voted for soft, 27% crunchy, 15% said I don't like either. Foxy said I'm not here. Foxy's a ghost right now. Ruth said there's some muddy paws. Yes, we've had even worse days, but today is definitely going to be a wet one. Alicia said, come on and join this great conversation between the cookies in the poll or the fur babies or whatever's on your mind. We're open to just about anything. Brody, you make tomato sandwiches a lot? I don't like when tomatoes are like the sole star of a meal, but I like them in a lot of stuff, but not when they are like the actual bulk of the meal. Like I don't like them plain really. Foxy said, BJ is not here. I am leaving. See you later, Foxy. But if you leave and BJ joins, then what? Then you missed your shot to chat with the king. Or the queen, I should say, Miss BJ. Charles said, want to hear something cool? The people I associate with here in South Georgia are all from New Jersey? Charles, do you know where from in New Jersey? That's pretty wild. What a small world it is. How did New Jerseyans end up in South Georgia? That's a long ways away. BLT, yummy. BLTs are good. I cannot deny that. BLTs are definitely yummy. Beefsteak type with salt, pepper, and mayo. See, I'm not sure I would like that. I'm not a big mayo guy either. Luann said, Ruth, this is your conversation. Veggies, LOL. Yeah, Ruth, how do you prefer your tomatoes? The local vegetarian of the A&L fam. Sophia said, just wanted to share this with my friends here. I really appreciate all of you. Aw, thank you, Sophia. We appreciate you being in here. I'm so happy you love our streams. BJ said she was going to be late due to workers. Yeah, she's had a lot of people working on her deck, I believe, recently. Steven, did you ever watch Veggie Tales as a kid? I believe I've seen that a time or two. I was never a big viewer of the Veggie Tales, but that's when the talking veggies, right? Which veggie is the best of the Veggie Tales? Alicia said, Brody, tomato sandwiches are the bomb in the summer. Wow, I didn't realize tomatoes would spur such a discussion. We have a lot of tomato fans in here. If only the one and only Miss Tomato was in the chat. She would love it. Ruth said, yep, Luanz, I love tomatoes in a sandwich. You agree with Alicia? My Apple store made me set up shop and make them for everyone. So fun. That's great. Jersey City, Newark, and the last girl I dated was from Trenton. Oh, that's interesting. All from the city. You got city people moving down into the rural southern Georgia? They got to be like a fish out of water down there. Bob the tomato and Larry the cucumber. Last summer I had so many tomatoes I was giving them to people to give away. Alicia, that's kind of like us with our eggs. We can't possibly eat all the eggies we get. Not cherry tomatoes, ew, too juicy. Too many seeds too, right? BMK said big juicy garden tomatoes and Miracle Whip. I have never heard of that before. Is that good? Like whipped cream on a tomato? Wow, has anybody else tried that? I usually grow 15 or 20 tomato plants every year. I'm not sure how many we got, but we got a good amount in our garden right now, like a whole side of our garden, which is pretty large in the backyard over there. Luann said, I don't like the seeds and the weird slime in a tomato. I feel the same way. I feel the same exact way. Miracle Whip is like mayo? I thought it was like whipped cream. Charles said, that's why we all stick together here. We are all fish out of water in the backwoods South. Ruth, you love the cherry tomatoes? Connie, you're an heirloom tomato type person? Not whipped cream? I thought Miracle Whip was like Cool Whip. It's not? Miracle Whip is like mayo? Oh, okay. Honestly, I've never bought or had Miracle Whip. Is it poor mayo? Gotcha. Now that it's been said, though, I think somebody has to try it. Brody, do you have any whipped cream and tomatoes at your house right now? You might have to test it out for us, now that it's been said. Beefsteak tomatoes are the best if you don't like seeds and slime. One of the only ways that I like tomatoes when they're like, the tomato is like basically the only thing of the meal, is when you put like a balsamic drizzle over a beefsteak tomato slice, but that's just about it for the solo tomato action that I get. Duke's mayo is the best? No, what's the yellow and blue one? Hellman's or something? I think it's Hellman's. That's the go-to. Jen said 25 likes. Let's go. Now just 25 more to go? Yeah, if we're going to hit 50 here today. Tap, tap, and double tap. Like, share, and subscribe, everyone. Brody said, I'll do it in the name of science. Gotta do it, Brody? Yes, for science, Brody. Let us know. Let us know. Thick slice of tomato with salt, pepper, and a little Miracle Whip and Parmesan cheese put into a toaster oven. That actually sounds pretty good. Whipped cream and tomato. You never know. Don't knock it till you try it. $39 votes, 27 likes, 21 amazing viewers, a bunch of raindrops, 2 German Shepherds, all here together. Fried green tomatoes? Charles, I thought the green tomatoes were not ripe. You fry up the green ones? Haza said chocolate bourbon on sandwich. Oh, Connie said gross. Alicia sent the double white hearts, thank you. Maybe I'll be blinded by the science. Hey, get lost in the science, Brody. Get lost in it. Don't go in there with any preconceived notions, otherwise it's not going to be pure science. Let the taste drive you, the taste and texture. Fired green tomatoes are chef's kiss. Connie said, yes, Charles. Raushin said, what country are you from? We are from the USA, my friend. And the state we are in is New Jersey. It's big in India, the green tomatoes. Alicia said, yes, not just for Dr. Seuss. Green eggs and ham. Sam I am. Connie said, I love green fried tomatoes. How do you cook these, everybody? Do you just put some oil in a pan and put the, slice the tomato in half or something, or in slices? You think the requirement is 1,000 subs and 10 million shorts views in 90 days and 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months? Yes, you are correct, Husky Dog. You actually are right on the money with that. You know your stuff. We have them also. Bread it. It's like, oh, you got to bread the tomatoes as well. It's like Southern comfort food. Fry them like chicken. Oh my gosh, we got to make them like we make our chicken cutlets. We're the masters of chicken cutlets in this household. Fry it up, green tomatoes. So is the green tomato, is the inner part, is it like sweet or is it more tart than like a ripe tomato? I've never, ever, ever tried a green tomato in my life. How is the taste compared to regular? Foxy's back in here. BJ is not here. She's not here yet, but she will be. Have faith, Foxy. BJ is a comin'. We know it. Yes, comfort food. Yummy, yummy. Well, it's healthy until you do the frying part. Peter said, when I was little, I thought you made ice cream like you got some ice and mixed it with cream, but you don't really. I didn't understand how things as a youngster. Oh yeah, Peter, I've had a lot of silly little thoughts when I was a kid that turned out to not be true, that I learned when I got older. You make them for everyone else, but you don't eat them, Charles? Green tomatoes fried in panko. Breaded and sour cream. Ooh, interesting. I love sour cream. Sour cream on a tomato, though? That's something that I've never even heard done before. If cooked right, it's amazing. Haza, you are completely correct. The weather is very crummy by us. It's actually currently raining. Haza said, the weather don't look too good over in your area, bro. Nah, it's not great. And it's especially not great because I was supposed to continue moving our giant, massive, humongous monstrosity of a pile of wood from the front yard to the backyard today. And I even recruited some help that was going to help me today. So I really hope we can do it because I don't want to have to do it alone another day. Logan's back in the chat. Logan said, lovely. You feed them pedigree? We feed them whatever puppy food we get for a good deal. We feed them dry food, and then sometimes we put some bone broth in there. We'll put some meat from leftover meals that we've had. That's just about it. What kind of oil do you use? I use whatever oil's in the cabinet. I actually don't like to use oil, so I like to use the non-stick, like 0-calorie stuff. Because oil is like so many calories per like a small volume. It makes me so angry. My favorite fried green tomatoes had cream on it. Ooh. Husky Dog said, why not try the farmer's dog? Husky Dog, that's what I want to do. I want to get the farmer's dog. but I really want to work with them. I want them to sponsor me so we can use their food, because their food is expensive. But if I could, I would. That's not good, Steven. Changing the fur babies to food? What do you mean changing to food? Oh, do you mean like getting them different foods? We do not. It's the same one. I forget what it is though. King of Man Gaming said cute. Thank you, sir. It worked for Hammy and Olivia and Teddy and a guy in a golden. Your Shih Tzu loves carrots and green beans? Really, I would not expect a dog to love veggies like that. Healthy olive oil, coconut, and avocado. Avocados from Mexico. All oils are just so dense with calories. Get it through Chewy? Oh yeah, we do use Chewy. I'm pretty sure it's just on like a regular schedule where they send us a bag, like whatever it is, every 3 weeks or something like that. Alicia said, Connie, I use that oil myself. We had a blue Doberman that loved veggies. So I went to Croatia in the year 2021, and the family that I met up over there on the island of Kali actually makes their own oil using a special machine that the entire town has to share, turns on, which presses to get the oil. And they gave us a full bottle to take back home. And we had it for like 2 years. We would sprinkle it like on special occasions. We were savoring it for so long, but it finally ran out like a year ago. We had it for so long. Now I just got to go back and get more, I guess. If you're keto, avocado oil is best. 1 like away from 30. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Double tap your screens, folks. Send the likes. And if you're the 30th one, let us know in the chat and we'll give you some love. Jacob Puffin's back in the chat with all of the white hearts. Love to see you, Jacob Puffin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Haza said it's 9:36 p.m. in the UK, chilling in bed, watching the stream. Oh my goodness, Haza. That sounds like a perfect evening, doesn't it? Nice and cozy in the bed with Apollo and Leyla on the telly or the cell phone or the laptop or all of the above if you're like Alicia. But what a nice way to wind down in the evening. Happy you're here. Olive oil must be a green glass bottle. Why does the color of the bottle matter? Same Haza, doing exactly the same thing. My character Bruno likes cherries, so Asteroid calls him and her Cherry Bomb. Brody said, I wish I was in bed, Jacob. Alicia said, all of the above. Brody jazzes, I mean. Light going through it? Interesting. Alicia, do you know like why? What does that do for the oil? Does it keep it better? I don't think, does oil spoil? I don't think so. But does it make it taste better? Husky Dog sent so many white hearts our way. Thank you, Husky Dog. You're making our puppies very happy here today. They love seeing the white hearts come through. And we crossed the 30 like mark. Let's go. Green helps preserve the oil. Watch the doctor on YouTube ads. He explains it. Brown bottles help preserve beer. Wow, the color? I never had any idea that the color affects the way the food is preserved. That's interesting. Alicia said yes, and like Brody said. I got you now. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of oils come in green bottles. I guess the oil companies know. If you're an oil company and you're not using a green bottle, that seems kind of silly now. Guys, what do you think? We've been live for 29 minutes and we've gotten 56 votes. Can we get 100 today? That would be our first ever triple digit poll getter. That would be insane. If you haven't voted yet, send a vote. It's very easy. What do you like? Crunchy or soft cookies, or none of the above? Peter said, you'll like this, Steven. Asteroid refers to Bruno as the apple to her eye. Very nice. Light affects the food. That's why you see green and brown beer bottles. Do you guys like to drink, those who drink beer, do you drink it out of a can or a bottle? Which do you prefer? Alicia said, sorry, I have a phone call. No worries. No worries at all. U.S. doesn't make any good ones? Nah. U.S. has low standards of health, I feel like. Healthy oil are imported mostly. Yeah, probably. You're definitely right, Connie. But I think everything is imported, right? I feel like USA is slacking on making everything. Just like milk and plastic compared to the carton. Connie said bottle. I'd rather a bottle or keg. In the UK, it's 9:38 now, and I've just eaten jacket potatoes, gained 30 of Vinted by selling stuff, and I'm sitting in bed with an electric blanket and just living the life. Jacob, you are straight vibing. That sounds like some time you're having. Now, a jacket potato, that is a baked potato, right? In the US, I think that's just what a baked potato means, right? You take olive oil every day? What do you mean you take it? Do you eat a spoonful of it? And I'm watching this amazing stream. There you go, Jacob. All these other countries going forth and the U.S. is stuck in the Stone Age, so to speak? Nah, U.S. isn't in the Stone Age. We're leading on AI. I feel like the U.S. is so focused on technology versus other stuff. Coconut oil is awesome for your gums. It's cheaper elsewhere. Steven, how is Apollo doing? Apollo is doing fantastic. Look at our boy. Healthy, strong. Someone was calling him a stud yesterday, Foxy. I'm not sure if you were here for that. Someone was trying to find Apollo a suitor. Jacket potato is a baked potato. Gotcha. I love baked potatoes. I put on a little cheese and maybe some onions with some sour cream. I love that. One of my favorites. Ruth said, you've got an electric blanket, Jacob? I didn't think it was that cold. Oh, speak of the devil, it was Blake. This is the guy. Hey, what was your email again so we can talk about the breeding Apollo? Our email is Apollo and Leyla @gmail.com. But the and is the word, like A-N-D, not the symbol. Sorry for my tardiness, guys. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a blessed, eventful, positive day. From Jamal. Jamal, we are doing amazing. Better late than never, as I always say. Happy to see you in the chat. China passed us in AI, actually. Yeah, I don't know, Brody. I feel like China copies a lot. I think they posture a lot, too. I don't know if they've actually passed us, but it's definitely closer than it's been in the past couple years. You started to watch less live streams. You're very busy. No problem, Foxy. We are just happy to have you here when you are free. Don't ever feel pressure to have to join the streams. There's no pressure at all. But we do love when you're in here. Hey, everyone, who's a night owl and who's a morning person? I would definitely consider myself more of a night owl. But I'm not too crazy. I know some people stay up super late. If Nicole is in the stream, she's a night owl. She lives in the Philippines and she watches a lot of these streams when it's like 4 a.m. I see Lord Alcatraz saying doggo in the chat. Are you a Carlos Alcaraz fan? They stole some stuff, let's just say. Oh, yes, Brody. Jacob said, well, Ruth, it's not actually cold over here. We had a pretty warm day. I'm just weird and I like my electric blanket. Jacob, it's nice to be a little toasty under the covers. I'm sure it gets a little chilly at night there too. Like here by me at night, it's still getting down to like the 50s sometimes. So there's a chill in the air for sure. Peter said I'm off to relax now. We'll see you later, Peter. Thanks for hanging out with us. Night owl is always up till 3 a.m. Oh, yeah, so I don't think I'm a night owl. I go to bed at like 12 o'clock usually. Luann's, you're a night owl, always have been. Lady Cindy said, I'm an early morning person. I get up at 6 a.m. That is pretty early. I usually try to go to sleep by 12 p.m. and I wake up at 7:45 a.m. during the week. That is my sleep schedule. Who said I'm more of an afternoon, evening person? Are you kidding, Steven? We are really behind, except Elon is intelligent? I don't think we are, Connie. I don't think we are. I think we got a lot of stuff that they don't let us know about. You still interested in breeding Apollo? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say like I'm interested. I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm not actively really like pursuing it. But it is I am interested in hearing more about it, Blake. Brody said I'm a morning person, tend to wake up naturally at 4 a.m. What time do you go to sleep, Brody? 4 a.m. wake up time? That's crazy. I love the night. It's quiet and peaceful, well, except for the nature. Well, that's when the grasshoppers and the cicadas and the sounds of the night start to happen. I feel like the nature sounds of night are beautiful. Even by us, there's like a nice train in the middle of the town that you can sometimes hear in the distance. That is so pretty. I love when I hear that at night. You go to bed about 10 p.m., so you get like 6 hours of sleep. Wow. Not only are you a night owl, you can function on no sleep. I'm going to go now for a few minutes, then check back, and if BJ joins, we got you, Foxy, no problem. They cut off federal funding for PBS. Can you believe that? The government funded PBS? I didn't know that. Jacob said, oh, yes, I know what you mean, Ruth. It does get hard to sleep when it's too hot. You wish you could sleep more? Do you take melatonin? I tried that in the past, but I never take it anymore. But I didn't think it really worked. But a lot of people says it does. PBS was federal funded. Jen said, thanks, Foxy. We weren't good enough for you anymore. I know, Jen's, we're chopped liver. Apollo, Leila, Steven, all of you guys, we're all chopped liver to Foxy. Connie said, yes, keep up with the news, Steven. I feel like sometimes the news is just a waste of time, to be honest. Sometimes it just gets me agitated and there's no real reason to keep up with it because I can't do anything about it. So it's like, why am I wasting my time getting agitated over this stuff? What did Apollo do when your female was in heat? He was insane. He was the most annoying dog I've ever been around for that 2-week span. Hey, BJ's in here right as Foxy leaves. That's karma for Foxy for dipping out. BJ, Foxy was in here calling your name for the whole 38 minutes that we've been live. Sophia said, when I was in my childhood, I was a morning person, but now I'm a night owl. No problem, Sophia. I gotcha. PBS tries to be central, sadly. I stopped watching the news completely. I don't watch the news unless it's about some local event. Foxy's back in here. Jens, you are good enough. I just have stuff to do, and I just want to say hi to BJ. Well, you got your wish, Mr. Foxy. YouTube podcasts are the best. I agree. I think podcasts are definitely the way I prefer to get news or any information, really, for that matter. There's a lot of chats, so sorry I'm skipping over. I missed you, Foxy, said BJ. You're the best, BJ, said Foxy. BJ, I love you, my friend. Bunch of highs in the chat. Bunch of waves. Oh my gosh, 67 votes on our poll. We're really doing it, everybody. We could hit triple digits for the first time. Right now, the question is, do you like your cookies soft or crunchy? We've had 54% say soft, 36% say crunchy, 10% said I don't like either. Blake, I don't really want to chat about this so much on the stream, so if you want to like email me like you said, and we could chat about it, but Podcasts are the new news. If you want to know the truth more than BS, said Charles. Ashley said depends. What, Ashley? On the cookie? Does it depend on which type of cookie you're eating if you like it soft or crunchy? Podcast replaced radio shows? Yeah, Howard Stern, right? He was like the original podcast. Basically, I feel like that's what he kind of was for his time. 2 more likes to go, said Jens, and then we'll hit 40. Ashley said yes. Yes, and where you're getting the cookie? Rogan just feels like he's going off the rails, sadly. Sure, you are the best, Foxy, and I bet your kids would say so too. Which one is Apollo? That's my Apollo boy. And that's Leila girl. Oh, looks like Apollo's tired. Sophia said, thanks, Ruth. But if I make mistakes, correct me, please. Tatum went into surgery already. He's out for a year. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I feel like sometimes they wait like a week to get like different opinions or whatever. Wow, they went right for it. That's crazy. Jacob said, depends what you are dipping the cookie in, right? If it's warm milk, then of course. But if it's like pickle juice or something, then bleh. Tatum goes down. Yeah, Tatum. I feel bad for Tatum. It looked bad right away, definitely. I knew what it was the second I saw it. That false step where their foot just lags and they go right down, grab for the back of their leg. Nope. That's Achilles every time. And he's right in the middle of his prime, too. It's kind of really sad. BJ said, I like light, crispy, crunchy cookies as long as they are not hard. Husky Dog said, pickle juice? Ew. I agree. Who's putting pickle juice on cookies? Milk, I'm with you for. Crunchy cookies need to be dipped in a cup of tea. Nah, my favorite cookies on the planet Earth are when you get that giant tub of like chocolate chip cookie dough. I think Nestle makes it or whatever. It's like a yellow tub. And then you make them in the oven and they're nice and hot and you can make them soggy or like soft. Oh my gosh, those are the best. And then you have a glass of milk and the hot chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven. Oh my goodness. That is the best. Pickle juice is only for cramps? Yeah, Charles. You must have been an athlete. I feel like that's a lot of football players know that trick. Luann said pregnant people. Yeah, they have crazy cravings, right? Sweet and sour at the same time. Brody said, I love pickle juice. Used to drink it for cramps. No doubt. What kind of sick dog would put pickle juice or tomato juice on a cookie? It makes no sense. Who does that? Said Husky Dog. For heartburn. I just tried to think of something disgusting and pickles are repulsive. Little green turds. I can't stand them. Whoa, Jacob. We can't have pickle hate in the stream. I love a good dill pickle. Oh, next to a nice cold cut sandwich and some chips with a pickle. Nothing beats it. How big is Apollo? Apollo is 85 pounds. We're trying to get him more chunky. 40 likes. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. Those dogs are looking at you like you're prey. Nah, they would never hurt me, Mrs. Bailey Smith. They love me too much. You heard pickle juice helps a hangover? Might shock you back to life. Football, basketball, and baseball were my sports. Now just basketball. Wow, Charles, same. Although I actually play tennis too now, I guess. But growing up, it was football, basketball, baseball. Pickle juice lemonade from Popeyes. I never tried that. I actually don't think I've ever eaten Popeyes. You want to get Apollo big like Clifford? Oh my gosh. Isn't Clifford huge? I don't know if Apollo could get that big. Not my thing, pickles, but I respect others liking them. I'm just messing with you, Jacob. It's all good. Hoagie stuffed with chips. Good. I agree. Bailey Smith said, peace. We come in peace as well. Miss Bailey Smith. Please subscribe to the channel if you love puppies and want to see more of our content. We go live twice a day on this channel and post shorts at 9:12 a.m. every day, although that will be coming to an end rather soon. Handball, I picked it up a few years ago. The only time I ever played handball was in gym class growing up. We would play handball some days in the gym. I never played it like outside of that though. Connie said bad reviews for that drink at Popeyes. It doesn't sound that great, to be honest. I make pickled eggs. Does that mean the eggs are actually like sour like a pickle? I'm gonna show you guys something cool at one point. Ooh, Foxy, that sounds like it might be a new video. My one friend would chug mustard during football games. I was so confused how it helped cramps. I've heard that too. I think it's the salt in it, right? BJ said, this is great, Foxy. Can't wait for some videos. Ooh, I think I just heard thunder. Pickled eggs are pretty good. Foxy said, I love BJ and Bushka and Coco. Thomas picked eggs are great. Charles said, now I will put my chopped onion, jalapeno, banana pepper, and green peppers in pickle juice to store in the fridge. Ooh, that sounds like a great mix for an Italian hero. What do you guys call like a big sandwich? Do you call it a hero, a hoagie, something else? A sub? What's your term for it? You cook the eggs, peel them, and then they put them in brine. Can be sweet, salty, spicy. Sophia said, okay, I'm going to go to sleep now because it's 2:25 a.m. here. Bye-bye. Yes, we'll see you next live, Sophia. Thanks for staying up so late to watch us. We appreciate that. Get a good night's rest. We'll see you soon. I'm also here, Kendrick streaming mustard. Oh, no, Charles. No way. Wow, the chat is moving and grooving. Good night, Sophia. Have a great sleep. Have a good night, Sophia. See you soon, said Ruth. Ooh, Charles, gyros are really good. That's what you call a hero, though? You call a regular Italian hero a gyro? Alicia, you call it a grinder? Isn't that the app for, excuse me? Jacob said, what? Chad Jr.'s in this stream. What's up, Chad Jr.? Husky said, I've had gyros before. They were delicious. Oh, yeah, gyros are really good. Really good. I love them. There's not a lot of good places to get gyros around me. Honestly, actually, I don't think there's any. There used to be one store, but it closed down. I don't know of a single place by me that serves them. Probably a diner somewhere. They eat that pickled pig's feet all over South Georgia. Ew. No. I have chickens myself. I don't want to pickle their feet. Connie, you call them subs and heroes? Brody said hoagie is what we call them, but closer to Philly. Depends on where you're located. Jacob said, oh my God. I lived on gyros when I went to Greece. Jacob, you went to Greece? That must have been an amazing trip. I want to head out there one day. That looks like an awesome place. Gyros are awesome. We get them at the Greek festival. Yes, gyros are Greek. Chicken gyros is godly. I thought gyros were like lamb. I think I've had the lamb ones. Foxy is a loving soul, no doubt. Also, I'm friends with anyone in the chat that likes dogs. Connie, you call them hoagies also? Miles said yo in the chat. Miles, I see your logo is now Cars. I just watched that movie a couple weeks ago. It reminded me of how good it is. I hadn't seen it in forever. I put string cheese in the microwave just until it gets gooey. That sounds pretty yummy. Greek sandwiches. BJ said, I love gyros. Traditional are lamb, but some places will let you use chicken or beef. So my family is Croatian, and we have a special family tradition of roasting a leg of lamb. So I think I have a special place in my heart for that. But Croatia and Greece are not that far apart, so maybe there's similar ties in culture there. Charles said, I got that ancient Greek culture in my veins. I got the cousins of ancient Greek, the Croatians. Foxy said, I can't show enough love. It's impossible. Guys, we're getting so close to hitting 50 likes. We're just like 6 away now. Double tap those phones. Help us get there. I see Rich is back in the chat. Just got to East Newark. Know your prop done soon, but just wanted to pop in. Thank you, Rich. We're having an epic day of streaming today. I think it's pretty close. It's going to be actually very close to being our most viewed streams of all time. So shout out to you all hanging out with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Brody said, I'd take string cheese, cook it, then roll it in Cheetos, then cook it a little again. Oh my gosh. Brody, can you be my personal chef? You seem to make a lot of really good, tasty meals. I'm obsessed with the Cars movie, to be honest. Who else is? I mean, the original is a classic, no doubt. What should I have for dinner tonight, Steve, after East Newark? Rich, give me a couple options. What are on the way? I'm not sure what's on the route on the way home. I'd love to pick for you. I enjoy this game actually quite a bit. Mater is the name of the brown truck, right? Yeah, that's Mater. He's funny. When you say chat, I think you are saying Chad. Oh, my bad, Chad Jr. Well, I usually say Chad Jr. So I guess you got to wait for the full thing. But that makes sense. Chad Jr. Chad. They sound very the same. You have to get 50 likes. You are so close. I agree, Rich. All right, I'll make it official. It is my promise I will not stop streaming until we hit 50, no matter what. We are like 4 away. I thought you meant the cabbage. BJ said, has Bluey or Crystal come on in and hit the like button? I'm not sure. Crystal, I don't think so. Crystal actually commented on one of my videos recently and said her parents aren't going to let her watch the streams anymore. I don't know if that's the truth or if she's trolling. I feel like she likes to just like speak crazy a lot, but come on, Crystal's parents. Our streams are like so friendly. How could you not want someone watching our streams? I could stop near Giant Stadium and get Spanish food, or I can go to KFC, or there's a really good restaurant on the way home called Texas Roadhouse. I could go there as well. KFC is out. I don't like KFC at all. I don't want you to get KFC. I guess I would go with Spanish food, a nice empanada and pork fried rice with like some type of chicken or beef and a nice empanada. Ooh, that sounds good to me. They worship the same gods, the ancient Greek and the Croatians, so no worries. I'm going to wait till 49 and then I'll hit the like button so you get right away when you get to... I like that plan, Rich. I can get behind that. Texas Roadhouse has some good cuts of meat. But if you go to Texas Roadhouse, isn't that like a sit-down place? Or can you order that ahead and just pick up? Jen said, absolutely 50. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Double tap. Send the likes our way. Crystal streamed part of her volleyball game yesterday. Ah, interesting. It must have been maybe her parent filming if she was playing, right? You walk Apollo a lot? To be honest, no. We just play in the backyard a lot. We play in the backyard for like 2 hours every day, so that's basically the exercise we get. How far oh my gosh, it's so hard to keep up with the chat. All right, I'm trying my best. I've hit the like button for this wonderful and welcoming live stream. Thank you, Miles. Yeah, maybe some empanadas and tacos. That sounds good. That does sound good, Rich. I think that's the move, my man. Texas Roadhouse has awesome rolls and like sweet butter. Ooh, yummy, yummy. I need to get my sister to like the stream, but she's in bed. Just sign on to the YouTube. Jacob, help us out. Oh yeah, Texas Roadhouse has some crazy bread and butter. No, I can order it for pickup. Oh, that changes things then. I don't know. That could be a move too. I think you have two good options. Both, but it's better to sit down to the steak. Those buns are amazing. BJ said we are getting so close. OMG, you're getting close. You're at 48. 2 more. 1 more like. Did we get it? Rich, are you going to be number 50? 77 votes is crazy. Thank you all for voting in our poll today. Yeah, if I go to Texas Roadhouse, it's steak and mashed potatoes and salad. If it's Spanish, it's empanadas and tacos. Honestly, I'm empanadas and tacos. That's what I'm voting for. Steven, where's Joanne? We need her for number 50. You're right. She's not on the stream yet. It's at 48 right now, so I'm going to be 50 as soon as I see 49. BJ said 50 is here. I think it was Mr. Butters joining the stream. And Rich also waiting for the 50 mark. Let's go. Thank you all. What a day of streaming today. I think the #1 day of all time on our channel. Wow. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Give me a mole, smothered burrito, or enchiladas. Jacob said, Mr. Butters, hit that like button. I think he did. Thank you, Mr. Butters. Jen said 51. Are we at 52 now? It's going crazy. BJ said, yay, Mr. Butters, you are awesome. It was raining in part 1. It was. It's been raining all day. Not too hard, though. Just a drizzle. Mr. said I was seeing 48 likes. Why, though? Oh, no. Is it dropping already? Are people unliking? Mr. Butters did, and it hit 50. Jacob sent all the white hearts. Thank you, thank you. 78 votes now. Let's see where the tallies are at. It looks like soft is going to be the winner chicken dinner. 59%. Crunchy got 32%, so it's closer than it was in the beginning. Not liking either is way, way behind. Jen said, let's go for the 100 likes. Oh my gosh. Honestly, we probably could get there, but it would have to be like a marathon stream. What do you think? If we stream for like 3 or 4 hours straight on like a Saturday or Sunday, would anybody like spend time with me the whole time? I would only commit to doing that if you guys were committed to hanging out with me. I would be lonely here by myself. It was like hour 3 and nobody was here anymore. Weirdly, my phone's showing me 34 likes. Oh my gosh, that's just me. Connie said, I'm too hungry right now. Alicia said, I would. Husky Dog said, yes. Kimchi will as well. All right, maybe in the future, we'll do something where like we have a goal that we're trying to hit every hour. And then if we hit that mark, we'll set certain like, I've seen streamers do it before where they write on like a whiteboard and then say we hit like 100 likes. It's like Steven has to do like, or Steven has to eat like a flaming hot chip or whatever. It's some type of challenge that incentivizes people to like and watch. I could do ones for Apollo, Leyla, and myself. That would be pretty fun. Charles said, you know I'd be around. Your inner circle will be here. Oh, thank you, Luanns. Brody, all this steak talk made your dinner decision, huh? Blake said, can I cuddle with Apollo? He is a bit of a cuddle bug. Apollo would definitely let you, not Leila. Leila likes her space. Ruth said, scroll up and back, Jacob. That updates the likes, right? Yeah, Ruth knows all the tips and tricks of YouTube, especially on the live streams. Ruth said, I have to do it with my phone too. I've come across a live a few times. A piece of bread falling over. A piece of bread falling over on that's the whole live stream? Can your mom make an Apollo and Leyla plush? If our channel gets big enough, it would be my dream to have Apollo and Leyla merch and toys and such one day. Thousands of viewers, I couldn't understand it. So strange, right, Luanns? So very strange. I grew up on steak and potatoes. That's a good upbringing, Brody. Sherman likes his space until bedtime, then he likes to be on my feet. Luann said, most stupid thing ever. I know, they're just like brain rot streams, right? Easy. You know what's crazy, though? I don't know if those can get monetized or not. Like, I think they can. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. Husky Dog said you already have over 44,700 subs. Yes, we're doing great here. And it's because of all of you guys who tune in, hit that subscribe button, watch the streams, enjoy the shorts we post. We're trying to hit 50K by the end of the year. Brody said, I'm a big hoss, as my football coach called me. Well, that's the perfect body for being a nice... you were a lineman in football, right? You were probably a beast, clogging up the entire line, creating space. Jacob said, yes, some live streams are so weird. The ASMR ones are so stupid. There's a guy with a toilet seat on his head and he's making weird sounds with his nose. Strange. Alicia said, I try all the time for you, Steven. Oh, Alicia, thank you. I don't ever want you guys to, like you're saying you try all the time for us. Like if you ever feel like you're going out of your way or it's a hassle for you to do the things you're doing, I don't ever want it to feel like that. So only do things, Alicia, if you're happy and want to and excited to. But if it ever feels like it's homework or whatever, I just don't ever want it to feel that way, you know? I would not watch someone with a toilet seat on their head, sorry. I think some people's strategy with the live streams is they want the first like shot you see them in to be so weird and strange that you have no choice but to hang out in their stream for like a minute or two, just easy, just figuring out what's going on. And Apollo, you bite Leila's face. Leila, are you okay? Are you okay, girlie? I want you to bite Apollo back one day. Give him a taste of his own medicine. But whatever I was saying, they want to make it so weird that you just get like so perplexed that you just don't swipe away for that like minute that you're in the stream. Charles said, I'm 6'4", 230. Steak and potatoes were a snack growing up, Brody. Whoa, Charles, you got a big frame there. 6'4", 230. You would be a tight end in the NFL. Alicia said, nah, don't even think like that. All right, I got you, Alicia. I really appreciate you bringing new people in here and shouting out our channel so much. I do want to do it for myself. There you go. Shock and awe draws people, definitely. And confusion. Shock, awe, and confusion. All right, everybody. It has been a fantastic, epic, amazing live stream. I think it's just about to wrap. Wow, you're at 55 already? You could get 60? Nah, Rich, we've never gotten 60 before. It's like the shining star that we're always trying to hit, but we just can't get there. Seems like 60 is just out of our range. We do have 34 people in here. Jacob said, congrats, you're only 5 away. No, we got to get 60. 79 votes, please. Don't say never. You're only 5 away. You have to be dedicated. Please. Linebacker. 56. Now you're only 4 away. Guys, we just can't hit 60. It's just not possible. I know we're at 56, but we'll just never actually get to 60. There's no way more people are out there that haven't liked yet, that can double tap their phones. You can do it, Steve. Don't give up. You have never been one to give up. Foxy said, don't give up. Charles said, you can do it. Connie said, I'm tired and hungry. Sorry, I'm out of here. Foxy said, we will get to 60. Come on, 60 is the one. All right, I'm giving you guys 6 minutes. If we can get to 60, it'll be the greatest day ever in the history of Apollo and Leyla. Not only the live streams, but the YouTube channel as a whole. I'm giving you all 6 minutes. We gotta be so kind, so entertaining, so thoughtful, so cute, that new people that are just hopping in the stream hit that like button. It's between Apollo and Leyla, Steven, and the A&L fam. Just like the ant and the rubber tree plant, the ant never gave up. Rich said, you're not a quitter, Steve. I know you. You have never quit in anything except for when I'm beating you terribly in tennis. Alicia said 2 out of 3. Hit the like button, people. See you later, Connie. Thanks for hanging out with us. Foxy said, we got to get to 60. We're just 4 away, and we just got a new burst of new people popping in the stream. Hit that like button if you love pups. Oh, there they all go. I saw we had 40 viewers for a second. Now we have 26. I wonder, honestly, that this live suddenly hits 1K viewers all commenting. Most our comments will get lost, honestly. I'll definitely have to slow down the chat if that happens, Mr. Butters, but we got to worry about that when we get there, right? That's a long ways away. That would honestly be a good problem to have. I'm telling my friends I'll give them money to join the stream now. Oh, Jacob. You can do it all night long? You just said, please hit that like button. Do it for the love of the dogs. Come on. Isn't Apollo cute enough to deserve a few more likes, everybody? BPG said, GSD gang. Back at it with some playtime, no doubt. Welcome to the stream. I face that because my comments get lost a lot. Maybe whistle a song for us to guess. Charles, now you have that song stuck in my head, LOL. I think if you go to the chickens, you'll get 64 sure. Do you really think so? Who's watching the stream that if I show our 18 chickens back in the coop is going to hit that like button that hasn't yet? Make your voice heard in the chat. Jacob said, I might change the account quickly and like on that. Yeah, the chickens always get a couple likes. I see the live hearts coming through. Thank you, everybody. Did the pups do the 2 out of 3 catches today? They have not yet, but it is a little rainy out here, and Apollo's been a little bit aggressive today when I've thrown the ball, so I don't think I'm going to do it today. We'll save it for tomorrow. The shepherds don't want the chickens. No, our dogs are actually best friends with our chickens. If you watch the streams going forward, you'll see some days we actually let the chickens out with the dogs in our backyard. But today I'm not gonna, because right when the stream ends, I'm gonna have to drive the truck in the backyard to bring wood back here, so I don't wanna let the chickens out right now. Brody said, all night long, all night long. I need to create an alter ego account. Mystic Rain Retreat is Mr. Butters on an alt, helping us out with the likes. Thank you, Mr. Butters. All right, I'm showing the chickens. That's got to get a few extra likes now. Oh, God, there goes Mr. Magoo, and Fabio's on his tail. Apollo instantly barks when he's not the center of attention. Fabio's back. Can we get a cock-a-doodle-doo, my friends? Mr. Fabio. Brody said, God, just 3 more. Just 3 more likes. Oh, here comes. They see me rolling. They hating. Patrolling. They trying to catch me. We're at 58. Great song, Brody. Mystic said, welcome, Bumblebee. Do you see the chickies, puppies? All right, who's going to be the 60th like? Like the stream, then let us know in the chat. Mr. Magoo and Fabio are having a tiff right now. All right, that is our chickens, everyone. Mr. Magoo and Fabio, the chickies, just told the other streamers to like. They ignored me. Oh, man. I bet Sherman would have a heyday with the chickens. Come on, people. I need 2 more likes. Let's get this record. Which of them looks like a froghorn, leghorn? It's me, Mr. Butters, again. Ooh, Mr. Butters, you have a lot of accounts. We're at 59. Did we hit 60? Let's go. Oh, my gosh, we did it. It's the first time we ever hit 60 on a stream. They see you riding dirty. Wow. Shout out to the chat. Charles said, Steven, you nailed it. Alicia sent the double white hearts. Guys, just spam, pump me up in the chat. Spam whatever emojis you want. I want to see an emoji spam storm. No words, just emojis. Let's run it. I want to see repeat comments. Let's just spam it. Let's go. Let's go crazy. I see BJ, Jacob, Husky Dog, Jens, Mr. Butters, Luann's, Ruth. This was a fun stream, LOL. You did it, Steve. See what happens when you don't quit? I added 2 likes for my alt accounts. Thank you, Mr. Butters. I appreciate that. Alicia sent the white hearts. Brody said the shooting stars. The shooting stars. Thank you all for the emojis. I appreciate it. Rich, thanks for that little kick in the butt. The boost we needed. The little espresso shot of energy, of life we needed to hit our goal today. Guys, this is going to be a stream for the history books. Remember this moment. I'm sure I'll be referring to it later on and be like, remember that stream when we hit 60 likes? Remember that you were here. You are one of the few. All right, everybody. This is going to be a wrap for the Apollo and Leyla. I hope you enjoyed the double dose stream today out in the rain. It was an amazing one. We will be back live tomorrow for another round of streams. 60 likes in 69 minutes is pretty good. Pretty good indeed, Rich. Thank you. Ice in this guy's veins right there in New Jersey. Apollo is Brunson. Leila is OG. And I am Kat. All right, everybody. I appreciate the A&L fam so much. I hope you enjoyed this stream today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're at. Peace and love, everybody. We will see you very, very soon. Boop on the schnoop. Boop. Boop on the schnoop. Boop. All right. Peace and love, guys.